So there's a few reasons why I wanted to make this video. First and foremost is that I believe that any progression true to spirit and true to your heart, that's to face and seek the Lord's face, and all that life is thrown at you is the direction that you want to go in. No matter what kind of dinner table the devil's made out of the fact that you're a sinner, walk in the truth and light and in what you believe and hold on to be true, and you mean it for the better of the whole situation, regardless of what you're making and regardless of what you're doing. If that's your true intentions with your own work and your own design, I don't see anything that's wrong with it. But it will lead you to an open door that will truly mean to other people, other serpents of the evil, that they can try and leech and steal from your light and make anything that's already hard even harder, and anything that you want to hold on to in your life even that much harder to hold on to, including, I want to say, that being poisoned up your own memories of like trying to detain and constrict or contract your own thoughts from what is happening to you, to constrict you from your own purpose to be driven. And that's basically what I feel has happened to me in this crime. But that's what my hard work is about, is just to minister to the lowest places of the world in some fashion, because I don't actually believe that the devil should be able to gain access to so much out here going on right now. Like, your hearts are working in complete complicit with the evil and the devil's plans right now, like today, and there are these people. I still want these people to be ripped apart from the one that thinks they still have control over them, which is the demons and the devil. But that's what I want to see happen. And when you're placed in this kind of blight, this urban blight throughout your life, it's like being forced into a position that's causing you to feel loneliness. But it's a worse loneliness than just a normal lonely. It's like the people that you love, you don't even know, you have to question. That's another thing. You should never have to question the people you love in the first place. But it leaves your heart and soul feeling so lonely in the breeze of, say, an 86 below winter storm, after just being drenched in water and left out there to fucking freeze. Especially after what I've been running into and recently going through in my life to reach the discovery of that being happening. It actually opened up the door to there being much bigger things going on in the background of my life. And so they did. I mean, they did some things to me, and if you ask me, it actually proves God's actuality, and not that you need to say anything, but God's angry, and you know God's angry. These people know that the Lord is angry. He just isn't messing around with those anointed with their hearts in the right place for their lives, without these affairs and actions being taken to where they digress and they manipulate in their words and actions. But there are other mechanisms that they're using to be involved in your life conspiratorially in the background and the backdrops of your life, to be able to move around the goalposts so they can continue suffocating your light and your energy on different levels, but then also working to poison you, to suffocate your mind, body, and your spirit as well. So the light of your life is what they're after, and the demons themselves are after the Lord. And when your life cannot be removed in those forms, you are held firmly with the Lord. And that's what I believe. It's the Lord, because anything else, anything less, are you kidding me? It's when you're pressed so hard and you're pressed so hard to make these changes in your life that it's fought with the relentless battle that's been tailor-made and crafted specifically for me. And so it's been years and years of this abuse, constant, unreluctant, to allow me to escape out from underneath this map that they had designed for my life, to steal up my life and to actually be able to make gainful maneuvers in order to be doing so. So someone once told me, if you're out here and you're trying to grow, and if you're up against all these evils and it's just feeling really constrictive, you got to be doing something right, because the Lord isn't going to place you up all against all of these evils, so to speak, so that you can rely solely on the Lord. Because if that doesn't speak to the hearts that are being closed off from the Lord, their ears cannot hear, their hearts cannot feel, their eyes are blinded, and those hearts are engrossed with what's been encapsulated by the demons and by the lusts of their flesh, or what have you, in ways that they've been fully swayed into the hands of the enemy. And these people know quite well where they stand in their own malevolence as manipulators, as narcissists, as the sociopathic, and as the psychopathic, the true psychopathic, malignant type of narcissists that you are faced up with. Nothing else other than these demons have let you down in life and gave enough to feed you a line of bullshit with their love, just to feed you enough to enable themselves to work inside of this true crime, to be able to even have to think to yourself that there's something bigger and more going on than meets the eye, and you're just out to discover it all of the time. It's an atrocious thing, if you ask me, to work in nefarious ways over somebody's life in that kind of way, with an intent, working on your life like a job in the background of your life. Real nice familial types, I might add as well, should we say, frenemies coming to surface after many, many years of being held, locked in that way into the evils that are surfacing this day and age. So they need to surface. Anything other than what is being happened or what is happening isn't surfacing, say, the prayer to get the evils out of our lives. Like, lead me away from temptation and deliver me from evil. If you believe in those things and you have faith in God, that is exactly while they are working in the backdrops of your life in these ways, they need you fucked up, dead and blind, and fucked up in your grind, worse ways and in worse predicaments than you could even imagine. Because trying to convert and convey, I'm trying to convey to the whole system of events, of abuses that have been leading me in this predicament in my life, leading me without any justice, not being able to be made whole from crimes happening to me, conspiratorially left without money on the table being left in ways and in places that led me to believe that these people were manipulating me, and I just didn't want to believe it. And this was many years ago, breadcrumbs, with money missing. Moneymissing.com, and then, lo and behold, who is going to control that money? Well, I bring it up, no, they said that it was somebody else that was in control of the money. Well, still, you don't think that your own brother would make sure that you're paid in the job setting that you're in? Man, just making sure of it. You're not misleading you to leave you to be the only one out. Well, see, I think that these things were covered up, and it's been a crime of conspiracy against me from jump then. So anyway, trying not to convey this whole system of events now in my life has surfaced a broader scheme. Or just even reaching to try and surface it has brought out a larger scheme that's had the means to attack my life, to stage up my life however it deems fit, created diagnoses for any kind of advancement to throw me under the bus, get my time and energy ripped away from my core, lost into the systems and the systemic crimes as they be, because being put in those places, I've been in some of the worst positions I've ever encountered. And then if you fight back against these people that are outright wrong and evil, lying, manipulative, and going into, fucking they were raping people, motherfuckers, is what they were doing. So, I don't fucking care if I end up dead for fucking speaking the truth about a fucking crime that's been befallen inside of my life in every single way. And then in the end here, within my recent relationship that was playing out the same goalposts as one of my other relationships that was very devastational to me, then I figured, well, I'm already fucked up in my heart. I already feel worthless, more than worthless could even make a fucking dead person feel, I believe. You end up playing poker face to see how far and how dark does this stuff go. And as far damaged as it's brought me, and as far damaged as I've been trying to be living in that honorable type of love that goes a long way and goes in deep. And so it hurts like hell, a crazy hell, to come to find out that it's their own close mates and your own closest familial ties that have been doing these things to you in the backdrops of your life. How almost constricting is that, coming to find out and surface, and you're surfacing the memories of the actual fucking motherfucker poisoning me up in my drink. So, I'm sorry, but I'm not getting frantic enough about the estranged ways that these people moved in my life. I believe that the heinous ability of them taking upon these crimes and working my life in this way, yeah, that's exactly why homicides happen, motherfucker. So with my heart's work, that was the new niche that just popped up in my life and proliferated on many avenues. I might land you into believing, leaving me running down 86 lanes trying to fucking figure out how to fucking steer my life. So I'm not going to tolerate it. It's just a simple fact that living without here, basically feeling like I deserved a fairer shake at my own love life, my own financial life, and my own life in general, away from these abuses of these demonic attacks that were meant to stage me up and put me in their framework, moving around the goalposts so they can free me up however they wanted to. You see, because if they're all affairs, and I'm not going to be giving no fucks about it. You wanted to see me dead. You needed to see me dead instead of coming out here trying to grind, trying to grow, and trying to make anything of myself now, because it's just sad how you could even fucking move in my own life, brother. It is just fucking sad how you think you could move in my life in that way, friend. It makes me really fucking sad that you could even have that affair with my own motherfucking friend way back in the day, girl. And then having all these abuses trial pile up on me through many trials that this motherfucker has been moving into my life day in and day out. It's caused me to go homeless. It's caused me to be sick. It's caused me to not know what the fuck I'm facing in my fucking reality. I only have my 5 senses to know what the fuck is going on in my reality, and these motherfuckers worked me, hacked me, hijacked my life, and worked to completely identity theft me, stripping me of all of my rights, stripping me from even making me feel like I existed at all. This is exactly how these demons have been working in my life, and I don't know any other way that I can fucking put it, but other than to say that I believe that the crime that's happened to me, conspiratorially poisoning me up with intent to snake me out of my life, and the way that it's led me to believe about my own reality and the life that I have in front of me, is worse than a Charles Manson type of crime, acting out play for play throughout every single backdrop of my life and everything that I could take inside of my grind to build something equitable enough of myself to get a fairer shake at my own life, my own love life, my own finances, my own work life, my own anything life. So, okay, I'm just saying it right here that, yeah, for whatever the purpose is, my mental health is fucked. But in order to get my mental health better, there needs to be something going after these people who have been targeting me, to mismanage me, to murder me, to misalign me, to dismiss me, to placate and play as if they fucking love me, to be able to move this way in my life. I'm not great with the humanity that we already have as it stands. I don't know if you are extraterrestrials or human beings, or if you are some cybernetic fucking warfare machine, but you aren't genuinely human beings anymore. And I take no fucking interest in any fucking thing that these people are, these trolls rather, making it that much worse for a person by their actions, and they know what they're doing, they know what they're playing on, and the word salad that they're creating. In times, I might add, that target me throughout so many years of this kind of malevolence, to have made so many advancements on my whole life, my whole love's life, and throughout all time, no matter where I move, restricting me from having anyone to love me at all. And this is my own fucking brother. So yeah, you fuckers deserve worse than I could ever fucking imagine bringing you. I think you deserve worse than anything that this government could ever do to you in even the original constitutional lands of the law and the courts as they were created to be. But these motherfuckers work worse than you could even imagine there as well. This is why I feel it's very imperative to say that the Lord exists for us all. Sometimes it's just the whole way through our lives might be a complete washover. But put your faith in the afterlife being better than this life has ever been, because there is 0% in your life being micromanaged to the levels of where I have been led. To the extent of having this sexual deviant stealing up my energy, my money, everything away from me, to steal up my life away from me, coming into my own home, mind you, to have this sexual deviancy play out while I'm going to work. Motherfucker, you deserve to get your fucking face split with an axe for what the fuck you have done to me. And worse. It's just not enough. Gee, thank you very much. So you're leaving me in the phrase why all of these people can get away with their crimes? Police, what do you put on your badge? What fucking honorable fucking skill do you fucking have? Because these type of crimes over my life, me surfacing these type of memories after this long of an abuse has been taking over my life? Not on my watch, sir or ma'am. No fucking sir, no fucking way, and no fucking way on this fucking planet would anybody else out here allow this to have taken over their entire life, their entire grind, their entire ability to mobilize the best energy of themselves to be brought into their workmanship. Not in any way, shape, or form will I let them escape the justice that I feel the Lord would equip me with inside of my belly to be having me entangled and twisted off into their little narcissistic craft, playing into the gridlock of all of their affairs all over my life. Jesse Lee is a smart fellow. Yeah, he comes off as being a real nice guy. That's how he's gotten away with this crime. I'm sure he's had every last little drop of energy he's needed, data, passwords, anything else of my life that he's needed to long for, have been waiting to hijack my life, stock me up by tracking me and manipulating to maneuver any which way he wanted to continue this crime against me. So no, motherfucker. The answer is no, motherfucker. I am not the original person being put in this kind of fucking blight that you have engaged in my fucking life, taking all of my life and making it your own property, you bitch-ass motherfucker. And anybody else that's needed to be able to hack and stalk and track and manipulate and maneuver in the ways that you have to continue this crime of conspiracy that's been playing out in my life, targeting me. Motherfuckers, you deserve worse. I don't care where it fucking leads. My brothers, my dad, any other fucking compliments of all of the other fucking evil abuses that are happening in our world today. It's not like you can just see to this type of crime happening to you, because if I was to able to come out with and start talking about these crimes happening to me, it would happen 16 years prior to when I was actually enabled to be able to. I wasn't before. And in all honesty, with me not getting away from those people, I would not have had the mind capacity to even reason to think of taking it here. So, no, you don't want to even discover these type of crimes reaching and shaking you at the core, as if you're being shaken worse than that of a Charles Manson crime spree over my entire life, my entire mind, my entire grind. From jump, to be targeted in this way is just simply nefarious, it's uncalled for, and it's so disheartening to see how backlogged these people are, just drowned it out in their fucking demons. They ain't waterlogged in no kind of love and mercy and grace. Not at all. And not on my watch. Not on any scratched, any happy hairy sack on my nut sack anyway. Because I haven't had that kind of relaxation in my life. I was being hard-pressed to not be able to breathe. I was being hard-pressed to not almost have my heart beat recently. They were suffocating me down to the cellular level with what they were doing to me, and that is the way it felt. That is what I was going into the hospitals about, time after fucking time. And these motherfuckers not to even fucking see it. That potentially I could be having something happening to me is beyond territory to me. And then for these parasites to happen to me and everything that I had to discover, thinking about Morgellons, nanotechnology, every other thing that you could think of, what is happening to me because something is happening to me. And you know it. You yourself know it. So I'm not going to deny my own memories now coming in so clean after a long motherfucking time of being choked inside of my mind. I'm not allowing it. You can go ahead and be mad that I took the knife that you stabbed me in the back with and used it to cut you off, because there's no fucking way I'm ever going to allow a motherfucker to come back into my life and placate on my life as if they're not a fucking disgrace. This is legitimately the time frame, spiritually, and the time frame that the Lord is calling in people. All people. You're either on one side or the other. And these motherfuckers want to graffiti up my life and just see you on the street, see you homeless, see you dead, see you lopped off, see you poor. Who the fuck cares what they see coming out of you as long as you don't find out the detriment of the crime that they've been taking inside of your life? Yeah, they'll spray you up all day long. As soon as you spray back, they're acting like they gotta punch you back in the face. They're acting in front of other people that they gotta punch you back. You're attacking them and their character. No, motherfucker. You've been a character assassinating me from jump. You've been slandering my name. You've been pushing me down and out under every single hell that you could make. There was no advancement at all inside of the network marketing shit we did, inside of anything else in any other area of our lives together that would build that kind of zero chance in hell to make out these kind of fucking abuses, to have a way to escape or to lead into that kind of locked way that you take into a vibrational state. No, they need you locked out of a vibrational state, locked into a low vibrating state of mind, and it's incredible how these things can play out in a person's life. It's just incredible. So motherfuckers out here know exactly who they fucking are. They can go ahead and manipulate all their words using AI and not using their own voices and not coming out and using their own fucking names. But I know that they're fucking trolls. These people are pathetic. They're serving fucking two masters. They work up two faces and they have nothing left to do but do everything in their power to save face, just from me trying to come out a little bit, just a little bit out of my fucking shell that they fucking caged me into. If someone isn't willing to see the extenuating circumstances as they are, then sure, why the fuck wouldn't I? Can you answer that? If these extenuating circumstances were in your life, would you be able to not? Would you be able to hold tight? I think of myself as a fucking hero because I actually fucking do care about these people and their spirits and their souls, and I write ministry about their actions. I'm not going to let people get away with fucking outruling my life, thinking that they can just waltz all over my fucking love life, all over my finances, all over my energy, hacking my phones, hacking and mirroring, to know where I'm about, where I'm going to move, how I'm going to move, to plan for their next fucking attack. No, I'm not going to have it. Goodbye.